with Tina. She'll get you to speak. There's nothing like Time with Tina.
Recently, I keynoted on unconscious bias. I was very moved when the MC offered closing remarks. He was a Gen X white male explaining his wife, Sujara, was Indo-Canadian seeking a job as a teacher. She had applied for numerous teaching positions, turned down each and every time. She finally asked one of the principals what she could possibly do to get hired. His answer: change your name to Sue. When someone in an authority position, be it principal, parent, boss, tells you to change who you are, it sits with you for a long time. Many new immigrants change their names to get jobs, to make it easier for the majority. But what's the messaging here? My client Sangeeta resonates with this story. She said, when she was younger, she had people ask her if she had a nickname, to which she responded, no. She really likes her first name, Sangeeta. It means music. People mispronounce it all the time, but she simply corrects them. She has seen those with ethnic-sounding names add accents, add letters, simple strategies to ensure that their names are properly pronounced, ensuring identity rather than conformity. Javed Khan loves that LinkedIn has added the phonetic pronunciation feature to its profiles. When my client, Joanne Kenya Baker, a gorgeous Black Gen X woman, got married and added Baker, she said it's like the key to all those closed doors finally was found. She jokingly told her husband that I did get some of his privilege. Joanne Baker doesn't sound like an immigrant from Kenya with Swahili as her first language. Joanne goes on to say, while supremacy culture is something that we are all complicit in as a survival technique, and that still remains true in the global South, our proximity to whiteness is strongly and unfortunately correlated to successful outcomes. In Joanne's private practice, she embraces her middle name of Kenya, which holds so much special meaning for her and is a constant reminder of her personal decolonization journey. She is ultimately reclaiming herself and her identity. Sujith Varughese, a Canadian actor famous for his work in Kim's Convenience, Transplant, Suits, and The Expanse, but more famous in my world for being my big brother, was told many times that he would have been more successful had he anglicized his name. A name that was created by my dad, George, combined with my mom's name, Susan. Sue with George, which sounds like the popular Indian name Sujit. Sujit says he doesn't judge anyone who changes their name. It's part of the sad fate of our society to do so. Sujit says a colleague of his did change his Muslim name to a Western one at the start of his career, but he's now changed it back. Similar to Joanne, they are reclaiming their identity. I recently met a beautiful Latin American woman named Lucila. When she introduced herself, she did introduce herself as Lucila, then quickly said, "Call me Lucy, it's okay." I looked at her directly and warmly and said, "I will call you Lucila." Belonging is a feeling cultivated by actions. Take the time to learn how to pronounce someone's name. Ask them to repeat it if you're unsure. Sometimes small actions have larger impact. Thanks for watching.